All right. Question 41. Defensive players may wear face shields provided that A, the face shield is attached to face head protection. B, the shield is made of rigid material. C, the shield allows for 100% light transmission with no tint. D, all the above.
All the above.
41, all of the above.
Second.
284. 42. In a contest within a state that requires use of double first base, a coach indicates he does not want to play the game with a double first base. Which statement is correct? A, if both coaches agree, the double first base may be removed. Yes or no?
No.
No.
B, the double first base rule must be used in all contests. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
C, any type of base is permissible in states that adopt the double first base rule. Yes or no?
No.
And D, the contrasting color portion of first base can be removed when the aforementioned coach's team is on defense.
No.
I want to see that happen. That's a good one.
Yeah, really. Wow.
Yep.
That would be.
D, the double first base must be used in all contests. In fast pitch softball, all bats shall meet the ASA USA softball bat performance standard and have what certification marks? A, 2000, 2004, or the USA softball all games mark?
Yeah.
B,
Yeah.
B, yep. B, 2004. C, 2004, 2000, 2013. D, none of the above.
A.
It's
I like A.
I like A too. 1.5.1. If you don't know where to find the bat list, I'm sure Jimmy will put it up, or you can email me and I'll share a link with you to the USA site. Team A is wearing blue and red uniforms with red exposed undergarments. Which of the following is true about a play card being worn by Team A's players? F1 can wear a solid green play card on her non-pitching arm.
Yes.
F3 can wear a solid black play card on her, on her arm.
Yes.
The team's playlist is multicolored and is visible through a window in a solid orange play card sleeve. This is legal as the only limitation is the play card sleeve is a solid color, not optic yellow. D, all the above.
All the above.
All the above, 3.2.7 C. The knob of the bat may be A, molded, lathed, and welded. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. You come through this way, look.
In here.
Oh, I have a glove. Hi.
Adjustable. If permanently fastened.
Oh, I have a glove for here and I got a glove for bam, bam, bam.
What the
Hey,
hell?
Benny, mute yourself.
You're not gonna take.
Put your hand right in here.
Somebody with a lot of kids needs to mute their phone.
There you go, man.
Benny's having a party.
Man.
Somebody with a lot of kids needs to mute their phone.
Are you hungry?
Not too much.
What?
A little bit. Why?
I was from London.
I'm looking.
Alan, can you mute Benny?
I'm trying.
Alan, if you're the host, you probably have an
I
option
got it.
for everyone.
I got it. It's just about 25 people in here. I was trying to see which mic was working. All right. Now we got that taken care of. All right. The knob of the bat may be A, molded, lathed, and welded. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
B, adjustable if permanently fastened. Yes or no?
Yes.
C, covered with grip tape. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
D, all the above.
All above.
The above.
And it is 1.5.2. Sorry, I'm trying to fix some stuff over here. All right. Back to what I'm supposed to be doing. Question 46. All the following are legal apparel except A, all players are wearing a white arm sleeve. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
How about a black arm sleeve? Yes or no?
Yes.
How about a camouflage arm sleeve?
No.
How about players wearing gray tights?
Go.
No. Some players may wear camouflage on
Is the answer.
through color.
I'd say
So
C.
it's C.
C is the answer.
3.2. So they can't wear gray tights. I wouldn't advise it, but some people still wear shorts. An umpire should declare no pitch on which of the following occurrences? The pitcher pitches during suspension of play.
Yes.
Yes, no.
Yes.
The base runner is called out for leaving the base too soon.
Yes.
Yes.
The pitcher pitches before the base runner has returned to the base after a foul ball.
Yes.
D, all the above.
All the above.
E.
Rule 6. When an illegal pitch is called with a runner on base, A, all runners advance one base. Yes or no?
No.
There's only one person.
No.
No.
All right. B, the batter is awarded the ball.
Yes.
Yes.
C, a warning will be issued to the pitcher.
No.
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 D, both A and B.
No.
No.
Just B.
B, 6.1.1. We changed that rule 2019, I think. And all the years are starting to run together now. Who can a pitcher take a signal from while on the pitcher's plate? A, the coach.
Yes.
Yep.
B, a play card.
Yep.
Yep.
C, the catcher.
Yes.
D, all the above as long as the pitcher pauses and simulates taking a signal from the catcher prior to bringing her hands together.
Yep.
Yes. D.
D's the answer.
D is the answer. 6.1. With R1 on first base and one out, R1 leaves the base prior to the pitcher releasing the ball. B3 proceeds to hit the pitch over the center field fence. The umpire should A, wait for the defense to appeal the runner leaving early. If no appeal, both runs score. Yes or no?
No.
No.
B, give delayed dead ball signal after all runners touch home plate, call time, and rule R1 out for leaving early. Since there were less than 2 outs, the batter's runs count.
No.
C, single time and declare no pitch. R1 is out for leaving early, and the batter's count is the same as before that pitch.
Yes.
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 D, do nothing. The play is legal.
No.
No.
Eight 8.6.18. 8.6.18. The team's lineup card must include all of the following except A, first initial, last name, yes or no?
Yes.
Yep.
B, jersey numbers, yes or no?
Yes.
C, positions being played.
Yes.
Yes.
D, batting orders of starting players.
Yes.
E, all the above are required.
Yes. E.
That's probably the most confusing test question I've ever seen.
Yeah.
3.1.3. 51. After an initial warning to the head coach, any subsequent change to the lineup card for an inaccuracy will result in A, the head coach being restricted to the dugout bench for the remainder of the game. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
The head coach being ejected.
No.
Nope.
The player or substitute who's being changed or added being restricted to the dugout bench for the remainder of the game.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yep.
D, A, and C only. E,
Yep.
B, and C only.
D.
A. I think
3.1.3 penalty.
Ooh.
We don't penalize players for head coaches' mistakes. Remember high school? The easiest way for me to keep up with stuff like this is high school and travel ball. It's about playing. So the girls get a lot of leadway. In college, the player would go bye-bye. The umpire shall immediately remove a player from the game who exhibits the following signs or symptoms of a concussion. A, dizziness,
yes.
Yep.
confusion,
Yes.
Yep.
headache,
Yes.
loss of consciousness.
Yes.
So the answer would be
All of the above.
all the above. It's on page 89, concussion protocol, in the back of the rule book. Umpire jurisdiction begins. A, upon the arrival of one umpire within the confines of the field. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
B, upon the arrival of two umpires within the confines of the field.
Yep.
When the pregame conference begins,
No.
Nope.
upon the conclusion of the pregame conference,
Nope.
No.
upon the arrival of one umpire to the facility, park, or school.
No.
A.
A.
As long as one umpire is on the field, the jurisdiction is there. 10.1.2. Which statement about the concussion rule is correct? A, a player exhibiting signs or symptoms or behaviors consistent with a concussion is immediately removed from the game.
True.
Yes.
Yep.
If an appropriate healthcare professional determines that the athlete has not suffered a concussion, the athlete may return to play.
Yes.
Yes.
This is a health and safety issue since an athlete should not return to play or practice on the same day of a concussion.
All the above.
All the above? All the above. Concussion protocol. Page 89, I think. R1 is on first base when B2 hits a ground ball to F4. F4 is in the baseline between first and second where she misplays the ball. R1 crashes into F4 as she attempts to recover the ball. The correct call is A, if the misplayed ball is within a step and reach of where F4 initially contacted the ball, R1 has committed interference. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
When F4 misplays the ball, the umpire will give the delayed dead ball signal and wait to see what happens.
No.
C, because F4 was in the baseline, F4 is always charged with obstruction.
No.
D, none of the above.
Nope.
A.
A.
8.6.10 and 2.47.3.C. The easiest way to remember it is defense has the right of way. If they're making a play on the ball, they have the right of way. If the ball's not around, then the offense or the base runner has the right of way. Doesn't mean the base runner can take the defensive player out, but they have the right of way. R1 is on first base with 1 out. B3 hits a long fly ball to left field. The ball is over foul territory as it is first touched, then dropped by F7. On the fly ball, R1 advanced and touched second base and was moving to third as the ball was dropped. R1 shall A, retrace the path retouching second base before returning to first base. Yes or no?
No.
No.
B, be awarded second base as it was legally achieved while the ball was over fair territory.
No.
No.
C, return to first base with or without retouching bases since it was ruled a foul ball.
Yes.
D, move back to first base before the ball gets to the pitching circle.
No.
C.
C.
8.3.2 exception. What makes this a foul ball?
Touching the ball over foul territory.
The easiest way for me to remember this is it's not football. I judge where the ball's at. You touch it wherever the ball's at, that's what we're doing. It's not where your feet are at. I have people all the time that say it's where the feet are. And the player was in fair territory and all that stuff.
Oh.
So just remember, not like football. 58, which statement about a catch is correct? A, the fielder must have control and release of the ball must be voluntary. Yes or no?
Yes.
B, if a ball strikes anything or anyone other than a defensive player while it is in flight, it shall be ruled a ground ball and not a catch.
Yes.
Yes.
C, if a fielder catches a ball but drops it while transferring it to the throwing hand or in making a throw, the umpire shall still rule it a catch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
D, all the above.
All the above.
So it's very key, especially in something like C, use the language on the transfer. If you say on the transfer, coach might or might not know what it means, but you're using rule book language. So you're covered. It was on the transfer, coach. But what's that mean? She was getting ready to throw it. She was in the throwing motion. However you want to use it. But if you say on the transfer, pretty much you're covered. 59, which statement is an incorrect ruling of interference? We're looking for something incorrect. If a retired runner impedes a fielder making a play on another runner, the runner closest to home is always declared out.
Yes. Okay.
B, if a runner has not yet been put out and interference occurs to break up a double play, the immediate succeeding runner is out.
Yep.
Yes, no?
Yeah.
Yep.
Interference is only awarded in situations where the runner physically contacts the fielder.
False.
False.
What kind of interferences can we have?
Physical, verbal.
Visual.
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 Yep. Physical, verbal, visual. I say mental. Running in front of players and makes play, clapping hands at her.
Mhm.
Doing something that's unusual on the base path. Just, do you have to have contact to have interference?
No.
Okay. B4 hits a fair ground ball, but R2 hinders F6 in making an initial play. The batter runner is never called out as a result of this interference. If there are less than 2 outs, she is always awarded first base.
Yes.
C.
So it's C.
Yep.
It is incorrect. And 60. With the bases loaded and less than 2 outs, F4 is using ordinary effort to catch a pop-up. The correct call is A, infield fly is called by the umpire and the batter is out. B, runners may not advance at any time. C, only an infielder can catch an infield fly. D, if the ball is ruled foul, it is still an infield fly.
A.
One of them I missed.
2.30. The thing about an infield fly is that word ordinary effort, or those 2 words, sorry. Ordinary effort. Learn those 2 words. It's like on the transfer. Use rule book language and you pretty much are going to be safe. So no ordinary effort with an infield fly. Can ordinary effort change between players?
Yes. But it doesn't mean it still counts as a, you know what I'm saying? A second baseman who can't do much looks like, but it's still an infield fly.
But
I think Alan's question is going where even can an outfielder come in and catch it in the infield and still be called an infield fly?
Yes, it can. It can.
it can.
I think that's what Alan was going after, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the whole thing with an infield fly is know what it is, call it early, and get it out. If you don't make the call on an infield fly and it's an infield fly, can you fix it after the play is done?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can fix it. So just make sure you know what you're doing. So again,
Know
I'll
the
be back.
number of outs. Make sure you know the number of outs,
Yep, make sure you know the number of outs.
where the runners are.
Yep, first, got to have first and second, at least first and second, and less than 2 outs. And if you're the base umpire and your plate umpire doesn't give you the infield fly signal on the first time around, give it to them, see if they give it to you back, but don't stand out there like you're saluting the flag or with the one in front of your face just the whole time trying to get their attention. As long as you know. Okay. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for tuning in.